everybody, welcome back. Hey, I've made it, second week in a row. Who would have thunk it? Last week on my video I got a message from Oshi Dot, or Oshi Dot, I'm sorry if I've got your name wrong, and they said that they started thinking that their brain fog was like early onset Alzheimer's or dementia, which I've said in the past, I totally believe that. And what did I do to remember things? Well, usually I don't. But I said that I'd make a great video. So in the past I've said what I do when I'm on the computer is I have umpteen tabs open at the same time. And I have them pinned so that every time I go back on the computer they come back up again. And what I do is before I switch the computer off I go along to every different tab and make sure I finish doing everything that I started off doing. Because it's terrible. I'll like shopping even. I'll think, oh, I'll go and have a look and I'll buy myself something. And I have a look and I'll put something in a basket and I'll go to check out and then something else will enter my head and I'll look on another tab and then I'll start doing something else. And woe betide if I go on Facebook and someone asks me a question or I start playing a game and then I can lose hours. And I'm sure people think I'm rude as well because I'll start a conversation with somebody and then I'll think, oh, I wonder if, and I'll click on another tab and then I don't see their message come back up. I forget I'm talking to them and then I'll go back 20 minutes, 30 minutes later and answer them and they're probably thinking, where the hell did she go? Do you know what I mean? She was there 2 seconds ago. So if I ever do that to anybody, that's why. I'm really sorry. And I don't have a phone because I'm Billy No Mates and I don't like using the phone anyway. I can't hold it because my arm spasms and then I get confused, so it's best just not to have one. So when people send all them things as well and they're like, press forward and forward it to all your friends, I can't do that because I'm on a computer and it doesn't work. So that's one thing I do. Obviously with appointments and things like that I've got a calendar that's hanging up and I've just got to remember to look at it. So I write things on there. My daughter's great because she's autistic. She remembers everything, and if I haven't got somewhere to write it down or I'm doing something, I'll say, oh, can you remember blah de blah, and then she'll remember to tell me. But recently what I've done is I've started a book because we haven't got the biggest house. It's a tiny weeny little house. We've got no space whatsoever and it drives me to distraction. So I've got tubs of things here and there, and then I've got books in different places and stuff in different, and it was like, oh, I need some cotton pads, simple, for cleaning my face. Where did I put them? I have no idea. So I now have my where is it book and what I've done is I've started sorting all my stuff out and then I've written a list and it's like, right, all that stuff's in the tub outside, and then I'm up to, where am I up to? Oh, about 10 pages so far. But it's like, and that's what I've done. I've written everything down so that now when I think, oh, I need so and so, I can look in the book and see where it is. What I intend doing as well, it sounds really anal, but I want to go on the computer and type it all in and then alphabetize it, and then I've got, if I think, oh, I want cotton pads or whatever, I can look to see it instead of reading every page of it. Oh, is it in that tub? Is it in there? Is it in the bathroom hiding? So basically that's it. I've tried, like, there's supplements and things they say help your memory. Nothing helped mine. I tell you where I struggle is with television programs. If they don't do them previously on so-and-so, I totally lose the thing. And I'm like, who's that? What do they do? Where did we finish last time? And then I can finish a whole series. And then I could be sat there the next day and think, what happened? How did that end? And if someone doesn't tell me, I can't remember. And I've watched so many things over and over again because I've completely forgotten what happened in it. And books, I have a hell of a time with books. I so want to read them, but one is the glasses problem at the moment, and two, I'll read so many pages, and if I'm having a good day and it's going in, that's great. It's either doing that or it's mama, and nothing's making sense. So I'll read a few pages, I'll put the book down, then when I go back to it, I can't remember what happened. And it's like, oh, do I have to start this all over again? I have tried to read what is it? The Curious Tale of the Dog in the Night Time. It's an autistic thriller book. And I got it years ago. And I have started that book, I don't know how many times, and I still haven't read it. I often wonder if I'd be better off with Audible. But if you've got someone in your ears, and then, like I do, wander off thinking of something else, I'll have to rewind it and go back to... I don't know. What the answer is, I don't know. Is there anybody out there that's got any bright ideas how to help us remember things? I put the subtitles on the television when I'm watching the telly, because then I have to concentrate on what the words are saying as well as the programme. Because if I'm just watching a programme, I'll be watching it and then I'll think, oh, I wonder if so-and-so's done such... I wonder, did I remember to do such... And then it's like, oh, what was I... I have to rewind it all again, back to where I was paying attention. See, when people hear fibro fog or brain fog, they think, you know, walking into a room, what did I come in here for? It's so much more than that. And the one thing that annoys me the most, and I'm sure it does everybody, I've heard a lot of people talking about it, is losing words when you're talking and you're having a conversation. My husband tries to put the words in. Sometimes he's right. Other times he just sits there and waits. And the silence is deadly. It's like, for the love of God, I was a clever person once. I could have been a member of Mensa, believe it or not. Now I don't know where I've put my shoes. It's like, what? Sometimes you can look at it and think, oh, isn't that funny? But when it's day in, day out, it drains. And you're like, I don't know. And the amount of people that say to me, oh, can I have your telephone number? It's like, I emailed you. Email me. How difficult is it to email me back? Why do you have to phone me? I didn't phone you. If I wanted to talk to you on the phone, I'd have phoned you. I didn't phone you. Email me. As you can see, still no glasses. See, there's another story. Finally, I found an online opticians that said they could do varifocals in my frames. If I had the varifocals already, I could send them. So I have to send them these to get them to do my new prescription in the new frames. Probably because they want the measurements of where my eyes are or whatever, I don't know. So I've dug out an old pair of glasses, which I bought at the same time as these. They don't sit right, they're about that wide, and I don't think they're very focal at all because I can't focus on anything. So I wrapped these up in bubble wrap, got the new frames, had it in the envelope, and all I wanted to know was, could I send them my NHS voucher that I got at Specsavers? So I emailed them. And I waited. And I waited, and there was no answer. So I left it 2 days, and then I emailed again. Still no answer. And so I said to my husband, can you ring him? Phoned them up. He got an answering machine saying, oh, we're really busy. Email us for an immediate response. And it's like, I emailed you 2 days ago. So it was like, right. So I emailed them again saying, your answer phone said to email you. Eventually they emailed me back and they said, can we have your phone number? And he was like, can you just answer the question? Can I send you my NHS voucher? So I wrote back and I said, my husband left his number on the answering machine and I emailed you. Can you just answer the question? Have I heard back? No. My husband's beginning to think that they're not a real opticians at all and that they don't actually do anything. I think he could be right. And then I said to him, it's like, well, if it's taken them this long to answer an email, what? Oh, now I've lost the word. What? Faith do I have in them doing my glasses correctly? And how many years will I have to wait to get them back wearing the pair of glasses that I can't see anything out of? It's a nightmare. Cut out on me because there's obviously not enough storage on here because Kaylee's got 10 million games, so I can't put anything else on. Now I don't know, was I going to say anything else after that or not? If anybody's got any questions or suggestions for a fibro video, please feel free to leave it down in the description box because it helps, because I've got no brain, obviously. Trying to think, is there anything else I was going to say? No, probably not. I got myself a desktop tripod. It's just arrived today, so I'm going to have a go and see if that fits my other camera on to do my nail videos. I take my hat off to those girls. If you watch nail videos like I do, they make it look so damn easy, and it's not. It's like a minefield. Like trying to position the camera so the flippy out bit you can see what you're doing, and then wherever I put it, this hand was covering that hand, so you couldn't see me paint. All you could see was my hand, and it was like, no, that's not going to work. So I put it at the other side of the table, and then the flip out thing's at the other side, so I can't see what I'm doing, so that doesn't work. Pardon me. And the legs are really long, and I've only got a thinnish, like not very much width on the tabletop, so the legs were in the way. And then I bought ages ago, it's been on my desk for ages, was a big glass oh, what do you call them, you know, for chopping veg on, chopping board thing, a glass one, and I'd got that, and then I'd put a silicone mat over the top, and it was like if I spill anything or whatever, it's covered. But I couldn't fit that on with the legs of the tripod because then they went wonky, and it was like, oh, it's like, how do they do this? It's like, if I had a bigger house, obviously I'd have a bigger table and it wouldn't be a problem, but like small house problems. Anywho, I think that's it. If I think of anything else when I turn this off, I'll come back. But knowing me, I won't think of anything. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope that you're in as little pain as possible. And I hope to see you on here very soon again. So take care, everybody. Thanks for watching if you did. Bye.